Hello, everybody. My name is Dio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from the top 4 of the Bloomington Normal Hyperspace trial. I was putting a dramatic pause.
Okay. Sorry.
I hadn't forgotten.
Sorry.
Actually, I had forgotten, but you called me on it, so I was going to pretend like it was a dramatic pause.
No, we're gonna make it a dramatic pause. This is what we're gonna do.
So we have Nathan Eide versus Ethan Van Sant. Ethan Van Sant, the winner of the World's Invite. So he's super pumped about that. I basically asked these gentlemen before the game, I said, is this going to be a real game? They're like, oh yeah, this is for respect. Also, Dion, we're planning on messing with you a little bit. I'm like, okay.
Sure.
So Hawkeyes, we're having a good time. They're going to play a good game, but also expect some shenanigans. So be on the lookout. They did one already. They started both Soontier and Wedge backwards.
Now I'm like doubting myself as I'm looking at the dial to decide whether it's correct. Okay.
Both these guys are a little bit younger. I think they're just in their last years of high school. I think they're both 18.
I think so.
Nathan and Ethan are both like 18.
I think
Sound
so.
about right?
Right. Ethan might be a little older, maybe.
Okay, we'll start all the way here.
Ethan, a little older. Yeah, 22/23.
But yeah, sorry. Getting pizza.
Alrighty. All I know is they both look like little baby faces. Little baby faces.
They're so young.
They're strong at heart. So we do have a giveaway planned for the final. We have a couple of things we got given away. The big prize we have is a Plo Koon painted Ether Sprite Delta done by Luke Carrington on the Gold Squadron Paintcast. We stream the Paintcast every Monday and Thursday starting at 6 p.m. Central. So if you haven't tuned into that, if you're into painting or just want to watch somebody just create really cool stuff, we're going to show off some of his repaints here in between the top 4 and the final.
I'm gonna show him my. I have a Watt that I got painted up. It looks like a Shelby Mustang.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys. What it looks like. It's pretty cool.
And we'll show off the giveaway one. We are still 11 subs away from the goal of unlocking that ship. So if you haven't done your Twitch Prime, you can do that every 30 days. If you have Amazon Prime, it's literally free money. Take Amazon's money, put it to good work here at Gold Squadron Podcast. Had a couple of subs roll in there. Thank you so much. There's a Jedi. Ooh, did I see somebody gift some? I think somebody's... Hold on. Something's happening. Recent events. There's the resubscribes coming in.
Yay, resubscribes. Woo.
Yeah, they're really important. They're really important because it doesn't do it every 30 days.
Ooh. You think they'd have like a recall on those things, but they don't.
No, well, that's on purpose. Amazon wants you to forget. Like, oh, look at this awesome thing you can help creators for. Also, hopefully you forget and don't do it.
We save our like a few dollars.
Yep. All right, they're coming in. They're coming in. We're at 46. We need 4 more brave souls, or 4 people just to remember. Because literally everybody who just did it was a resubscribe. Like, oh yeah, you're right.
Another good thing would be is basically go back over how to resubscribe.
Yeah.
And all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So on the top right corner, if you're watching on PC, on the top right corner on the Twitch website, you should see a button that says subscribe. If you've already linked your account, you just click on there, and there should be a button that says subscribe with Prime or something of that sort. You just click that button. Super easy. If you're on mobile, the iPhone app does not let you do it from the app because it would. Twitch does that on purpose because Apple would want a cut of the money from subs. So you actually have to go in Safari or whatever web browser you have and go to the desktop site through there, log in, and then do it through there.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Bombers not engaging. They did not turn in here, going 4 straight. All right, barrel rolling out gives him the hard 2 next turn if that's what he wants.
Yep, he's using the rocks and debris and gas clouds as cushion.
Mm-hmm.
Nearly as many collisions as I do when I'm playing Rebel Team.
And there's the other barrel roll, keeping those bombers together. I mean, I think Nathan's plan here is probably to try to converge all these ships here at once and try to get something off the board.
Yeah, you need something.
Because the bombers are beefy, and you probably lose one in the opening engagement, but you want to be able to make sure that you're trading something.
Yeah. If not, make it easier for Vader and Sunter later on down the road.
Because one of those bombers is cheaper than anything in Ethan's list.
Right.
So a 1-for-1 trade is... he would be fine with that. And we have hit our goal. Plo Koon coming your guys' way.
Yay.
Chewbacca 40. My man.
Whoa.
He is one of our top gifters of subs. I actually met him in person for the first time when
Yeah?
I was in what city was I just in? I fly so many places. The last system open, Denver. In Denver.
Okay.
He's a beautiful man.
Yeah?
And had very good style as well.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Had some awesome like Jabba the Hutt shorts that were like bright pink. I was like, yes, please. They're amazing. All right, here we go.
I grew up in Northwest Illinois.
Wedge forgot to move. There he goes.
And it's probably, if you're within 50 miles of this, everybody's.
Ethan debating a barrel roll to the right. That would put him behind there, but he'd be able to be coordinated next turn to be barrel rolled again. All right, so he's going to go to the inside, or at least attempt it. That should fit. Into the loving arms of the U-Wing.
Basically just walking Vader.
All right, Sunter fell 3 banking towards the top here.
Water.
All right, range 3 obstructive. Here we go. That's 10 nub. And safe. Magical dice, so no damage there. They're talking about Chewbacca's awesome pink Java shorts. I'm telling you, like Chewbacca, if you let me know where you bought them, I will twin with you, brother.
At least give us a look at it on the website, maybe.
Yeah.
'Cause I haven't seen these.
Oh
I
yeah,
need
they're
to see
amazing.
these.
Yeah, like if you could pop a link, like they were really awesome. That seems suspect. I'm not gonna read that. I don't think I can.
It's one of those you just better not say anything.
Okay, no, it's legit. Okay,
okay.
cool. So it's chubbies.com. Everybody who's biased just looks. It's a terrible name for a website. They sell shorts. They sell shorts. Okay, gentlemen. Literally, like 5 grown men immediately look at the table. They sell shorts, and they're awesome.
Oh my god.
We checked if it was legit first. We clicked enter, and you had Johannes over here giving us the cross. Oh, here we go. We got the link to the. Oh, look at those! Oh my god!
God, what?
Ordering. Oh, they're sold out.
What?
I'm so sad.
They even come in blue. What's the blue ones? They
Do
look
they
like,
have the different colors?
what?
Oh my god!
What? Why is it only XXL?
Oh man, I might just buy that size and just
Wear 'em as,
put
like-
them tight.
Sleep shorts?
Well, let me see what their sizing chart is. If they run small.
Yeah?
All right, here we go. Dials are moving. We gotta wait to order close.
Dang.
Alrighty, so here are the bombers. We talked about it. We took the guess here. Hard turning in to the fight here.
Or did he feed them the bombers?
All right, here's the hard turn. All right, Cassian going hard at Vader, throwing down the target lock. Completely ignoring the bombers.
Yeah, I don't know. This is crazy.
Do you think he's calling a hard turn
On Vader?
On Vader,
Calling-
yeah.
Maybe calling the bluff.
Or at least establishing locks to keep him scared?
Yeah.
Sharing the lock with Wedge,
This is...
using the Dutch ability.
Soonter's so happy about this.
He knows Vader's gotta go. I mean, Vader is the heavy hitter in the list.
At least though, with like maybe the hard 2, he can barrel roll himself back behind the debris. If he
I don't
did
think
commit,
so.
But I don't think so.
I think that's gonna be right side by side.
If it's a 2, he won't get the afterburners.
Marcel Manzano trying to trade me a brand new Sith Infiltrator for a Luke Carrington painted Sith Infiltrator, which I will show off. We're not giving that away today.
You're right.
Alrighty, here we go. So Nathan did kind of like an in-between move here.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna have space to be able to barrel roll away. So that's gonna be. He wants shots through the gas cloud, or wants to take shots through the gas cloud. He's gonna have to go all the way forward in order for that to apply to Dutch. All right.
Spend enough force to get the focus.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hard 3 there with Soontir. Do 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 do.
Soonter fell. I know when 2.0 came out, Soonterfell was probably like the only thing I wanted to fly. It kind of reminded me of 1.0 Soonter, so I was just
Yeah.
like all in.
Now this one takes damage. He has to be way more cagey than old Soonterfell.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
Whoa, that is very bent.
This is Wedge. Range 3. Through the gas cloud. One die has a target lock. He's not going to spend that. There's no reason to.
There's no reason.
He's debating spending the target lock. I think you hold on to it.
Eh? If you would have gotten double, might have done something.
Well, that would have auto added 1, so he would have had to be 3.
Mm-hmm.
Which actually, I think he... Did he do an action with Wedge? He barrel rolled. He barrel rolled to the outside. That's what it was. All right, 2 hits. Re-rolling from Braylon and takes the damage.
Or he spends the focus.
There he goes. So, uses the focus. Nathan going through his target priority. Taking out Dutch removes the double target locks, which are obviously extremely helpful when you have Rebel Beef like this. You want to be able to get as many modifiers as possible. Target lock focus shots are better than just focus shots.
Mm-hmm.
And Dutch does also have that proton torpedo. Barrage rockets. From sorry, that's Sunterfell.
That was
sorry.
Sunterfell. I think it's in Dutch. He changed it up. Should have been 2 in the Dutch, I think. Or is it Braylon?
Oof, that's enough. It was a gas cloud. Hit crit coming in.
Figure out who's Sunter shot at.
Cassian range 3 obstructed. This means that he chose. So not choosing to spend any of the target locks. I mean, I think that's the right choice. Barrage rockets.
Was it just 1? It was 2.
All right, and it looks like that last one was pink was out of arc. So he's choosing to use a barrage rocket, and he's firing at. It's going to be either Dutch or 10.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, Braylon. All right, that's one way to do it. So that's a barrage rocket charge
Just
used
gone.
there for nothing. Ethan's happy about that. I do want to say thank you to Red Raccoon and all the organizers here, Johannes, and who all helped get this all together.
Basically, I was the tournament organizer. Matt was my marshal. And then we had Jamie, who's the store owner, and all his employees. And then I have to really say the biggest help was probably my local guys.
Oh, yeah.
They helped me break down and everything else. Big shout out to Docking Bay 309. That's basically our local group.
Oh yeah. And the hero of the stream today,
Yeah,
Nick Mock.
Yep.
We were down an HDMI cable to make a final connection, and I just looked up in fear, and Nick looked into my eyes and said, "I will save you," and did.
But yeah, definitely all my local guys, Decatur guys, Springfield, Peoria, all the Central Illinois guys, they all helped out in one way or another. So definitely a shout out to them.
Yep. So Shadow Reap asking, when might you do something down here in Tennessee? Well, so it really depends on how scheduling goes, right? That's depending on how FFG does it. And a lot of times I'm trying to get the best value for the dollar, right? Trying to stretch those all the support that we get. I try to bring in get to as many events as possible. So sometimes some places are a little bit cost prohibitive to get to. So it just really depends on how things go. I've had a couple of groups just say, "Hey, if we pay for you to come, will you come?" I go, "Yeah, sure," because then it doesn't cost me anything, right?
Right. And not very many people have really come out and with the season 2.
Yeah, we need those
Stuff.
season 2 dates. So I have no idea what's going on there.
There's only like so many of them that have even said anything. So because it's all up to the stores and what they want to do.
Yep. Hey guys, no avance pension de Guinness von vous France? That's the best I could do there. I'm assuming that's French. I am coming to the European Championships in Poland. That's happening.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty sweet.
So they've already announced a date, so I can talk about it. So, one weekend is the European Championships, and the weekend right after that is the Australian System Open. So I'm going to be flying literally around the globe. I'm going to go from Chicago to Poland, and Poland to Australia, and Australia back to LA, and then LA to Chicago. Yeah. It's going to be pretty crazy. I'm going to be super tired, but I will be able to say that I have gone around the world in less than 80 days.
Nice.
It'll be in the span of like 2.5 weeks, something like that.
Yeah, kind of jealous because I've always wanted to go to a German System Open since my family lives over there. I have some family over there. But it's always up in like Hamburg, which is like far enough away from Frankfurt.
Yeah.
So to them, that's like across the globe. Because we're here. We'll travel like in the United States. We'll travel like 4 hours, 6 hours just to go to like even a regional. And over there, for them, 4 to 6 hours is like, oh my God, we can't do that.
Yeah.
So I met this one guy over in Germany and played some X-Wing with him over there, and he only lived like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours away.
Okay.
And my aunt was like, "Are you crazy? That's like super far away." And I was just like,
That's not far at all.
I was like, "That's like me going to Chicago."
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yep. It's a different mindset, right?
Well, and gas over there costs a little bit more too. So
That's true. True that. But yeah, I think my plan is every summer I'd like to try to hit 2 international events. I think that's what I'm going to try to plan. So I already promised the people in the UK that that's one for sure happening 2020. And I have had some people from Germany start whispering in my ear, "Hey, Dion, come." So we'll see what happens. All right, here, the Bombers are on the move.
let me know. I might come with you.
All righty. It's a 3-turn fits, and we're going to be getting that focus action to charge up those barrage rockets.
Very well flying. That was very good.
It was right underneath the Falcon. So there's just like, there's a rock under there, and you might even have black painted base. I'm not even sure.
Oof.
All right, U-Wing doing its thing. So it's going to be able to get in action. This was a Leia pop turn. There you go, Ethan. Keeping to the theme, closing those wings. Braylon attempting the one Talon roll. That's going to be close.
Yeah, I think
Should
it'll
fit all the way to the back, though.
Yep.
He's got it.
Oh, yeah.
Easy, like a glove. Going to be focusing there. No barrel roll. He's debating it now. The barrel roll puts him right in front of the gas cloud, which, I mean, isn't a huge deal. Has a coordinator available, but of course you want Cassian doing his own focus. Braylon also has crack shot. Keep that on point there. All right, there's a focus for Dutch. Everybody's got target lock out there, so he's not worried about target locking again. He's just out there to threaten Vader. There you go. So, side-to-side method. Get wedge around with the 3 hard. His colored ID tokens are first edition ID tokens that are painted. A couple people asking, how did he get those colors? That's all he did. All right, there's a 4 straight there from Soontervel. He's currently in 2 arcs, in Cassian and Braylon's arc.
I assume he'll boost. Maybe boost in.
He has a boost barrel. He has a boost barrel roll available to be out of Cassian's arc.
He could just take the evade and boost in too. That's something, but I wouldn't take the range 1 shot. So I'm assuming he'll just do.
I mean, if he boosts, he could boost barrel roll and end up with a focus.
Yeah.
And he'll have Predator on Cassian.
I might just knock him out of the.
So he's about to just evade.
Yep. Evade, boost in.
And actually, that's going to move him over enough to avoid the arc.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It was just enough.
Very nice. Very nice.
So he'll get the focus evade. Just take the Braylon shot.
He'll get the focus from his ability during the start of activation.
Ooh, Vader's loving this too. Noob.
I muted it. The people didn't hear me say that.
Okay.
All right. So Vader is going to go ahead and target lock Dutch. He'll have that 3rd die and be able to change one of the hits to a crit. Alrighty.
Range 1 wedge into a bomber.
Number pink. Ooh, hit crit there. He's taking hit crit. Yep, hit crit. That was prophetic there. Listen for the crit. Direct hit takes another damage. That's half points on pink. Here's Vader. Reroll. Sorry, that was Soonterfell with Predator. 2 shields.
Here's the Vader shot.
Spinning the lock. Nothing there. It's going to be hit, hit, crit.
Both shields and a crit goes through.
Damage sensor array on Dutch. That actually hurts Dutch quite a bit, actually.
Yeah,
He's not able to do his ability. Brilliant spending the lock. That's going to be 4 hits going into number pink.
Needs all pink.
And he has focus, takes 3, but that's enough. Number pink taken off the table. F's in the chat, please. Range 1 and locks are gone. He's debating whether or not he wants to use the target lock. I think he holds on to it. He has to keep that threat, the proton torpedo, alive. Yeah, 2 hits.
Yep, smart idea.
Natty's out.
Takes 1 damage on the bomber from Cassian.
So it looks like Ethan used crack shot. He didn't have to. Well, he was excited. Or we missed something. Alrighty, so more damage going in from green into the Y-wing, 2 more hull down. So Dutch is past half, 3 hull left.
That bomber not getting to shoot, that was pretty important.
Yeah, I mean, Dutch would probably be off the table.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 42 minutes left in the round. One thing I'm debating is how does Ethan get that proton torpedo off? He has the lock on Vader. Nathan's gonna have the option because you need a situation where Vader is now at range 2 to 3, and actually in the arc
Right.
of Dutch. And maybe we get something like a K turn out of Dutch to try to set that up, and a couple turns here. But that might be a little over aggressive trying to go after just that torpedo.
He may, well, it depends on how badly he wants it, I think. Because he could always just take 1 turn just to kind of peel into the right, and then you just basically skip the turn of them shooting at him for the most part. Or he just tries the K-turn and attempts that, like you were saying.
Right.
It's kind of tricky because my whole thing is what's Sunter going to do and what's Cassian going to do. Because if Cassian just stays there, it puts a big bubble for Sunter.
That's very true.
So
Stop it again. I mean, a stop right here seems fine, or even just a 1 forward purposeful bump.
Yeah.
To avoid the stress. I think actually that might be better.
Yeah. Because then you get to shoot at the bomber for the most part. And then Vader's got hard choices too.
The bomber does have the K-turn option, though.
Yeah.
Bombers have a 5K available, and there's no penalty for that gas cloud, so
Yeah.
easy. Suntir is going to have to, I mean, disengage or just go 4 forward and boost.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if you wanted to be kind of risky and try and attempt it, you could do a hard 2 in, but I wouldn't do it.
No, that just seems like bad news.
Especially with, what is it, Braylon?
Yeah,
Turning that way.
Braylon's bearing down here. And one of the options that we also have here for Ethan is trying to coordinate the crit flipping on Dutch, or just any of the other ships here, just trying to get that action efficiency. But it's always so hard to see what people's choices are in this type of clusters because you have so many different options.
Well, everyone's mindset is totally different.
Yep.
All the time.
Yeah,
Like,
are you being defensive? Are you trying to get a shot? Are you just trying to like open up the space for yourself?
Yep. And you got to think a lot of it has to do with even what it looks like. It looks so different on the table than it does on stream sometimes that you just kind of like, okay, my mindset here looks a lot better than what the stream is thinking it's going to be.
Right, exactly.
Did that fit? I think it did.
There it is.
Neat.
All right, has the focus there. So Ethan choosing to do the one forward bump.
Yep.
Open up those wings, getting that additional agility. U-wing dab there for a moment.
But there's at least a chance you try and get from behind everybody.
All right, Dutch, I think this is the 4K. There it is.
Yep.
It's like I was inside Ethan's mind. I mean, he needs to try to be in a spot where he's pursuing Vader, so I get it.
Yeah, he's got to put pressure on all of them. That's what he's got to do.
All right, 2K from Braylon.
I think he's trying to.
He's
maybe
gonna-
pop Vader. Trying to go for it.
Yeah, just maybe trying to go in on Vader. He'll at least have a range one shot on green.
Yeah.
Green bomber there. So one bank with that space inside there. I'm not sure if that's going to get over. It's very close.
Yeah, that corner might catch. Yeah, the corner I think is going to catch on the far side. Hey,
They're going
Marshall.
back and forth.
you might want to go help the stream.
We'll see if they call it.
Maybe they might call it.
Like
It's very close.
it's a really close movement. We'll see.
They're even going to reset it. Let's see. See, I always forget that we get to hear the table.
Yep. All right. Does it fit?
Doesn't really matter. I guess it's just
Wedge makes it
Makes it.
over.
numbering them and color coding them. Might as well.
There it is. Range 0 is not overlapping.
No.
So we heard Nathan say they're touching. Like, well, there is a delineation there. There's two separate words for it. So it looks like we got some casual games going on right now. Marcel and Peter over there just hanging out. All right, so debating on Wedge's action. This is the kind of spot when I find myself going like, should I barrel, should I not barrel? And almost every time I actually do the extra move, I'm wrong.
Which way?
All right, one bank. Vader is in a pickle here. Barrel rolls are not gonna get him out of
Either one.
any arcs. Maybe out of Dutch's if you go towards the top. Maybe. We don't have our top-down camera, so we can't really see that part.
I think the reason
He'll have to roll for a shot.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. Is he has to barrel roll for the shot.
All right, let's see where that.
He can maybe pop Dutch
Yeah, before he shoots.
before he shoots.
There's the
4
roll.
dice. It's gonna be nice. This is gonna be a crit going in.
Use some of the force shenanigans. Lock focus. Soonter fell. Did do the hard 2.
Yeah, see, he's being aggressive.
That was that's a
you.
really aggressive move.
It's probably gonna bump though, because the 1-4
Yeah.
moved it just enough. What Suture's gonna want is a shot,
Yep.
but I don't think he's gonna get it.
Not today. I do want to give a big shout out to ISOFan. During the Denver System Open, we were having some connectivity issues, and with his very generous donation, I was able to fix a lot of the get some new equipment that solved our issues. So, huge thank you to him. All right, wedge, range 2 to Vader. Has a lock's been holding on to it. Spends for 3. And takes 3 right off the bat. 2 shields and a card. That's half points right there on Vader. Ethan leading 73-26. Okay, has a lock. That's a hit crit using advanced targeting computer.
So we know what
Has a
crit's
lock.
Oh, the pizza.
Ooh, 2 blanks. 2 blanks.
Whoa.
Gets the evade. Disabled power regulator. So let's see if Dutch can finish off Vader range 1 here. Has 3 dice, has a target lock that he acquired earlier. He's going to go ahead and spend that with only 2 hull left. I think that's the right move with the opportunity to shoot now. So disabled power regulator is going to go ahead and trip here. Only 1. So Vader survives, but losing half points there is gonna hurt. He's probably gonna have to be a little more cagey with Vader. He might have a range 3. He has a range 3. He's gonna choose to go range 1 on the bomber. I think that's the right call. 4 dice. Using Braylon's ability, he'll have 2 rerolls, only 1.
Justice for Vader.
Evaded.
So you were down 1.
Cassian, range 1.
No, I just
There's average. And takes 1.
If I seem biased for Empire players, I'm sorry.
Spends a focus for hit crit into Cassian. 2 eyeballs, excuse me. And takes 3. We'll see what the crit is. Panic! Oof. Double stress. No more stopping unless he's using Leia until he clears those.
And Leia will have to do 1 more round after this.
So Dutch has a perfect smattering of almost all the bad tokens. He's got a stress token. He's got an ion token. He's got a crit token. He's just missing, what, strain is the other red one?
Yep.
He's a bouquet of red tokens.
He's got all the red flowers. So you think just Vader just peels out after this?
Yeah.
But Wedge is always still on his...
Wedge is on his tail. I mean, this Wedge might have a chance to do with what New Hope Wedge couldn't.
Yeah, you can have...
There's 2 pepperonis, right?
All right, so Cassian can no longer coordinate. I think that's, I mean, for the next 2 turns, obviously.
Yeah.
That bomber has a 5K. It's like super obvious 5K.
Yeah.
Maybe this turn we see the what would you do with Suntir?
I don't know. This is kind of one of those... I think you just take a guess.
Do you hard turn anyway? You hard turn because you know that Cassian has to move, and if you bump him again, like nobody's pointed at you.
Yeah.
It's okay. Has a sloop available as well. New move for the interceptor there.
Trying to think of what I would do. I wouldn't do the sloop because it might just be enough to get the 5K.
To clip the 5K. Could just do a K turn.
You could just do a K turn, but I think you're right. I'd probably do the hard turn. Yeah. I think you'd almost do the hard turn, or you could just do a 2 bank maybe, and then just do barrel and just kill Dutch.
Just end his life, huh?
I guess.
We got 27 minutes left. Ethan is ahead, 73 to 51.
If I'm playing Sunter though, right now, the only thing I'm concerned about is Braylon. What he does, because he just does the 1 bank and he just like, hey Sunter, I'm your friend. It's weird.
There's the 5K.
Yeah. It's weird though, like talking on this and then like when I'm playing, like I'm always so for sure about what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
But when I'm actually trying to like look at the stream like this, it's just like
it's very different.
Maybe I would do it this way.
Yeah, I mean a lot of people like you can a lot of people if you're trying to just like I'm sure there's an instinctual one where you're like this is probably what I would do, but if you're trying to look at it from a screen and an analysis standpoint, you have a lot of different.
Well, see, like a lot of times when I'm looking at the board, when I'm getting ready to do a maneuver, I have the image of the template sitting on the table.
Yep.
And so it's just like, oh, okay, I can just do this.
Yeah. 1 forward from Dutch loses the stress. Only focuses because that's the only option he has.
I mean, if Sunter does do the hard turn now, he's totally game.
He's toast. Ethan needs to continue pressing his advantage with trying to get Vader out of the game. 2 bank doesn't make it. I'm kind of surprised.
He just didn't do the 1
I'm surprised he didn't do the 1 forward.
Or the 1 forward, yeah. If Sunter does a hard 1, he's gonna be super happy.
Oh yeah. Even the hard 2, you'd be able to barrel roll on the inside of that arc. Wedge going really fast. He's gonna end up on that debris.
He may be doing a K turn, is he? Yeah, he's doing a K turn.
Well, Cassian will be able to take care of the stress. No debris.
Ooh.
Easy, baby. Knew it the whole time.
Nathan's like, what?
That obstacle's taped down. That's why he was tapping it. He didn't move it. It's taped. Vader turning away, saying,
Nope.
Soontir, take care of them.
Finish them.
Finish them. And with Soontir essentially moving last and being able to adjust wherever he goes, he has the possibility to do it. Though Dutch and Wedge are both pointed in the spots where Soontir would be turning in if that's what Nathan decided to do. Checking for lock there. Trying to get his lock established for when he's moving in later in the game. So health update here. We got Cassian has 3 hull. Braylon lost a couple shields. Dutch at 2 hull. Wedge is still full. And here's the 3 turn from Soontir. Very aggressive. I think he was trying to get around Cassian if Cassian had like self-bumped again.
Bump? Yeah. Oof.
Nathan going around to the other side trying to see if the barrel roll gets him out of Braylon's arc. Otherwise, Soontir is going to be in for some pain. So his first action is going to be to evade.
I think he just tries and
He's going to be getting a focus from the
arc
from his ability. He's got Dutch in the bullseye.
Oof.
Focus from the ability, not stressing himself out, so he has options next turn. Here we go, Wedge, downtown. Only 1 average there, and gets 1.
All right, starting to look a lot better for Soontir.
Range 2, Soontir onto Dutch. Can he take him out? 1 hit, has Predator available, but he's just going to go ahead and spend it. And takes 2. Dutch is out of the game.
Oh, that was huge. Huge.
Brings Nathan ahead 76-73. Braylon trying to put in some work here onto Soontir fell.
Oh.
3 crits, has no mods that passed that because he didn't stress himself because he bumped.
Whoa.
And has the evade token. No damage there on Soontir fell.
What?
Did we call him an Ace of Legend or what? All right. Bomber, range 3. It's going to be taking a shot on Braylon or the U-Wing. Hit crit on the U-Wing. Natty's out. Fair is fair.
Yeah. I think you just count your blessings there.
There you go.
Well, that round turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Oh yeah. I mean, you thought Soontir was going to be dead, right? It's one of those like, oh, Soontir's gone. But you know, it's people say it all the time. You can play. Like, you got to put yourself in the best spots possible, but the dice do get a say.
Right. No, Nathan did the right call. If you do something like that, take the evade. Just take the focus.
Yep.
Don't be cute about anything. Just do it. Because that's gonna.
Because that evade saved them a crit, right?
Yeah. That's
huge.
what you gotta hope for.
With a 3-hull ship.
Right.
All right, got 19 minutes left. So I mean, now Ethan is fighting from behind. Cassian's out of the fight for a while. Cassian will be able to use his ability on Wedge to get rid of that stress token.
Right. It's actually still a pretty fair game.
Yeah, it's definitely still close.
It's probably, I'd give it about even since Vader's at 2 hull. It's definitely even. If I'm Nathan, I'd probably turn 2 to the left and then just hide behind the rock. Just tank a few shots. And then you can peel them out afterwards with the afterburners.
Yep, Leia is recharged. That's a one thing we do have to note here.
Yep.
It is up. I don't think he uses it.
No.
I don't think this is not the turn.
No.
And coming in aggressive.
Kind of surprised he went that far.
Well, he's trying to avoid Ethan turning Braylon on him. Because it would be Braylon and Wedge if they were both coming down. One bank's going to get rid of one of the stress. Braylon, there it is. One was going at the B-wing, got the block there. So, waiting for our next dial here. Not sure. He's going to keep the wings open. Two straight. Probably just throw down a focus here. There it is. Soontir. Turning out might be a bump. No, that's going to clear.
It's definitely cleared.
But he's gonna get that Cassian booty.
I think focus then boost.
Yeah. Or just boost. You get the focus is free.
Maybe.
With his ability.
Probably.
Might just actually barrel roll instead of boost. If
Yeah,
the straight boost.
Barrel rolling all the way forward.
Because it looks like he's kind of slightly slanted down. There it is. Roll all the way forward. That'll probably keep the bullseye on.
And gets range 1.
There it is.
What?
Uh-oh. Talon roll from Vader.
Why?
Trolling the Canadians there for a second. Nathan Eide. Afterburner's boost.
Oh my god.
That was in reference to the Toronto roll, the famous System Open. Funsies. All right. So this is Wedge going into the bomber for hit crit. One die. It's going to be taking it all. Wounded pilot. And he is down to 1 hull. Range 1 has Predator available.
Nope.
Hit, crit. And Cassian's going down.
Dead Cassian. Ooh.
Hit, crit into Wedge.
3 crits.
Shields are down. And Bomber going barrage rockets into Wedge as well.
Ethan said that's a problem.
Spends focus for hit, crit. Taken, hit, crit.
Oof.
Blinded pilot
wow.
there on Wedge. He can only modify using the Force, which he doesn't have.
Yep. I have to say this turn definitely went Nathan's way.
Oh, yeah. 126 to 92, I'll tell you that, too. Yeah, big time. I mean, being able to get half on Wedge, take out Cassian, and took a debatably risky move with the Talon roll for Vader to strip those shields on Wedge. That's pretty huge.
Well, now you just flaunt the bomber. And just use it as like, hey, you need to still shoot me.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
I saw somebody ask a question in the chat that I want to address. Somebody asked, can you use Vader's ability after a Talon roll afterburners?
No.
Time check, 12:45.
You can't.
So you can't because Vader's stressed. Afterburner specifically says you can do the boost action even if you're stressed, but you wouldn't be able to do Vader's ability, which is regular actions, which you can normally not do while stressed.
Yep, exactly.
District Foundry in the chat, how is it going, my friend? Side-to-side method here on the Bomber. Braylon's doing one bank, having to relieve that stress from the turn before. It's going to be out of the fight for a while. Wedge going 4 forward. He did close his wings.
Can do the boost and then focus, but it looks like he's just focusing.
All right, soon tier.
Beautiful. I think he just barrel
Barrel roll gets him a focus. That's it. Soon tier doing exactly what he loves doing. He's just, nobody has arcs pointed at him, and he has all the maneuverability in the world to get that ability off.
Because Predator works and everything else. It's good. Oh, he's even going to get the range 1.
He's just getting a little greedy now. Like, well,
I mean, I would be
sir,
greedy too.
Mister, I would have another.
4 versus 2 dice?
Yep,
I'm greedy too.
Yep. Vader coming in fast here. Probably get that other afterburners if he wants to just get a little closer. There it is. And he's just trying to get Wedge out.
Yeah.
There's afterburners. He gets his normal action now. Focus, and we'll see the force for the lock. Actually, he has a lock already.
Yep.
Spending a force to get a barrel roll. Get a little bit closer. A little bit closer. Trying to make that range 3 a range 2. Soontir gets a focus. And that is range 2, using the 5 straight to measure. They're the same length, if you didn't know that. 2 hits, changes to a crit with advanced targeting computer, plus the focus takes hit crit, and Wedge is
dead.
gone.
This is pretty much game. Sunter now gets a shot at Braylon.
Mm-hmm.
Range 2. Oof.
There's
Sunter
for
showing
3.
up big.
And 3 there. 2 shields in the
Down
first
to
hole
the
there. Braylon versus the world. Ethan Van Sant, parroting some Hamilton,
Yeah.
saying one last round instead of one last time.
I think Sunter just jousts Braylon because I think Braylon's probably just going to do the K turn.
2K and pray.
And Vader's just going to just bank 2 and just target lock focus.
Yep. And did Ethan do the K? He did. He's going down honorably.
Yep.
Going down swinging.
I mean, there's just no chance with Vader and Sunter.
So-
Like, you'd have to just totally mess up royally.
Some would say he's not throwing away his shot.
No. And this is exactly
This is
what
for
he needs to
everything.
do.
Soon to hear coming in his face.
Now remember, Vader and Sunter can roll blanks.
They can. They can.
That's a lot of blanks, but they can.
Alrighty. Boost. We'll give him. He evaded, boosted with what's the thing called now? Auto thrusters.
Auto thrusters. That's the new auto thrusters.
Yep.
And if you want to bring glass clouds, you get the old auto thrusters.
You can have them all. Vader coming in for the crushing blow here. Did we get an update on this game? How's it going?
Hey.
How's that game going? Alright, here we go. This is Vader. Vader trying to
Oh my god.
squish him up. There it is. Crit, crit, crit. Takes 2. Hole breach.
Still
Guys, he has a
alive.
hole breach. Hold on. We got to make sure we update that. Next one's a crit no matter what. It's a game state. We must.
Funny.
Here we go. And range 1, Sunter fell.
Is he going to blank out? Is he going to blink out?
And
Oh, there
that
it
is the
Game.
game.
Congratulations,
Oh,
Nathan Eide,
congrats.
on getting into the final.
There it is. There it is. All right. He maintained the game state is the most important thing. He did all the things. Oh, man. Super dead. Super dead. You gotta love the whole breach with double damage does. That is hilarious.
That's funny.